When you think of extreme wealth, you might imagine billionaires in Silicon Valley or Wall Street tycoons. But there's another world, more hidden, more guarded, and dripping with a level of opulence that almost feels unreal. Today, we step inside the untouchable lives of the richest royal wives in the Arab world. These women are not just partners to monarchs. They're style icons, philanthropists, and some of the most powerful figures behind the scenes of global royalty. These palaces aren't just about size. They're about scale on a level that defies imagination. Think marble imported from Italy, crystal chandeliers custom built in France, and rare wood flown in from the Amazon, all arranged with the precision of a museum. Some palaces are so vast they require fleets of golf carts just to move from one wing to another. Inside, entire wings are dedicated to visiting dignitaries, foreign presidents, and royal guests. Every detail is curated, from handcrafted carpets worth millions to ceilings painted by renowned artists. And then there's the staff, sometimes in the thousands: chefs, gardeners, protocol officers, all working seamlessly behind the scenes. These palaces don't just house families. They function as private governments, centers of decision-making where the line between home and state disappears. For the royal wives, these walls are both a sanctuary and a stage, where luxury is never just personal. It's political, symbolic, and carefully preserved for generations. In this world, jewelry is more than beauty. It's heritage, diplomacy, and power. Many royal wives inherit pieces that have been passed down for centuries, jewels that once belonged to queens, empresses, and princesses of empires long gone. Their private vaults rival the collections of national museums, and in some cases, museums themselves borrow from royal families to exhibit extraordinary stones. Imagine emeralds mined in Colombia hundreds of years ago, flawless Burmese rubies the size of plums, or rare pink diamonds worth tens of millions each. And then there are custom creations. Leading jewelry houses like Cartier, Van Cleef & Arpels, and Harry Winston design entire collections specifically for these women, never released to the public. When a royal wife steps out wearing one of these pieces, it's not just fashion. It's a global signal of influence, a reminder of wealth so staggering that it exists outside the normal rules. Each gem tells a story, of empire, of legacy, and of a life where beauty is measured not in carats, but in history itself. Fashion plays a unique role in royal life. For Arab royal wives, style is a delicate balance, respecting cultural traditions while simultaneously setting global trends. At official events, you'll see them in perfectly tailored abayas, kaftans, or gowns infused with intricate embroidery, often made by the region's most celebrated designers like Elie Saab or Zuhair Murad. But behind closed doors, at private galas and international gatherings, the couture becomes bolder. Valentino, Dior, Chanel, entire collections are presented privately to these women, before anyone else in the world even sees them. Their choices are powerful. A single outfit worn to a global summit or charity ball can catapult a designer into international fame overnight. More than that, they shape how the world perceives Arab modernity, blending heritage with elegance, tradition with innovation. For millions of women in the region, their fashion choices send a message. You can honor your culture while embracing global style. And for luxury houses, landing a royal client isn't just business. It's a golden ticket to the kind of visibility that money alone can't be wide in the royal world. Hobbies are empires of their own. Equestrianism is perhaps the most iconic. Entire stables, often housing hundreds of horses, are maintained with Olympic-level precision. These horses compete in international races and are treated with the same care as elite athletes. Falconry, another ancient tradition, takes on a lavish form, with falcons that can cost upwards of $1 million each, flown across the globe in private jets. Yachts are another passion. We're not talking weekend boats. We're talking floating palaces with spas, theaters, helipads, and crews larger than some luxury hotels. And then there's art. Some royal wives are among the world's most influential collectors, quietly buying up entire exhibitions from galleries in Paris, London, or New York. From Renaissance masterpieces to modern sculptures, their private collections rival the greatest museums. These hobbies aren't about filling time. They're about preserving culture, projecting soft power, and leaving behind legacies that extend far beyond wealth. Each passion is a stage, each pastime a reflection of dynasties whose influence is measured not just in gold, but in history itself. Beyond the grandeur lies another reality. Philanthropy is woven into the very identity of royal wives. Their influence often shows up most powerfully in humanitarian work. Hospitals carry their names. Schools are funded through their foundations, and entire villages are rebuilt after disasters thanks to their private initiatives. For women across the Middle East, these royals often serve as role models, proving that power can also mean service. Some focus on healthcare, sponsoring life-saving surgeries for children or launching cancer research centers. Others champion education, funding scholarships that give young women opportunities their mothers never had. And increasingly, many support refugee relief and global humanitarian efforts, funneling resources to crises that affect millions. What makes their philanthropy unique is its reach. These aren't small projects. They're billion-dollar initiatives that reshape entire sectors of society. And though often conducted quietly with little fanfare, their impact is undeniable. For royal wives, giving back isn't a choice, it's a duty. And in this, they extend their influence far beyond palaces and politics into the lives of ordinary people across the globe. What truly sets these women apart is not just wealth or status. It's the mystery that surrounds them. In an age of social media oversharing, they remain carefully hidden. Public appearances are rare, choreographed with military precision. Security details shadow their every step, ensuring no unwanted cameras invade their world. Unlike Western celebrities who thrive on visibility, Arab royal wives draw their power from invisibility. That's why every public moment feels monumental. A photograph at a state banquet, a glimpse at a charity event, a single speech. These fragments feed global fascination because they're so rare. And that aura of inaccessibility is intentional. It creates mystique, an untouchable quality that elevates them above ordinary fame. They don't need Instagram followers to prove influence. Their presence alone can shift narratives, inspire cultural pride, or spark international headlines. It's a reminder that true power isn't about constant exposure. It's about being seen only when it matters. And for the richest royal wives in the Arab world, that strategy has kept them not just relevant, but untouchable. The richest royal wives in the Arab world live lives most of us can only imagine. They balance tradition with modern power, wealth with philanthropy, and privacy with influence. And while the world may only catch glimpses of their untouchable existence, one thing is certain. Their impact, both visible and hidden, stretches across nations. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what surprised you most about these untouchable lives.